What a room. Bam, bam, bam. You may not like what I have to say tonight. Bam may not like it at all. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. Hold up. Alright, we're good. We are good. Everyone hear me? 7 a.m. in India, huh? What? I don't think the markets are open over there. Friday. It's Friday. Okay, Friday. Listen, Friday going into a weekend. This is what happened last weekend. So if you can imagine, actually these two candles really was Sunday, right? Yeah. 1, 2. So what could happen? What do I see happening? Really a lot to talk about here, fam, because I actually see maybe a aggressive pullback. All right, where is this aggressive pullback can go to? I really see possibly an aggressive pullback to the 200s. What if I told you we could go to 65K and still be bullish? We certainly could, right? Like if you think about it, just from a price action, yo Joe, thank you for that sub. The sub. Yeah, thanks Joe for that Prime sub. That's right. Everyone's got a Prime sub. If you're an Amazon Prime user, get a free sub. Use it. Use it on somebody that you love. Use it on me. It don't matter who. Get Swifty. Thank you for that follow. Um, but anyways, fam, I'm just gonna present charts. I'm gonna be completely honest with you about things. But realistically, you can just see right here, right? We have a nice little structure. Kind of took off on another level here, but we could come down and easily settle in right here, right? Let's say blah. And we'd still be bullish, fam. We could go all the way down to 64, 65K. Now, why would we do that? Why would we do that? Okay, so I'm presenting what I see. You can take your own conclusions. Okay, so I am right now showing you the orange is the 200 EMA and the red is the 200 MA. And the reason I'm showing you this is because historically we've gone back actually to retest this when they cross bullish. Now, right now they're about to cross bullish. It's inevitable because these are high time frame EMAs and MAs, and when the EMA is over the MA, it's bullish, and when the EMA is below the MA, it's bearish, or we're kind of slowing down. It's a sense of speed, okay, because they're both the 200s. One's an EMA and one's an MA. All right, so I'm gonna go back right to COVID. Okay, let's talk about COVID. COVID actually had a really, really good look. Now this is going to be really interesting and cool. Okay. All right, we're going to go all the way back to 2018. So in 2018, we broke down that 6K area. We dropped down to our lows around 3,500. Okay, notice how when we make one of these aggressive drops is when we tend to settle. The MA slows down enough, right? When we're going down, the MA slows down enough to where then bull momentum can take over. We cross it up here. Okay, notice this cross. We take it to 14K. It was a great move. We actually went and retested the yearly to the dollar. I could go through that whole yearly chart and show you that, but we tested the yearly to the dollar and rejected. Okay, and then we came down. Now, when we started to break down here, we went bearish. So now we're crossing down, went bearish, sideways action. And even when things got really, really close to being bullish, obviously we had a black swan type of event. They probably could have crossed it bullish. We had COVID instead. Regardless, this COVID wick, right, came down here. And this is what I want you to look at. And we broke price action above it. Now, this is back at $9,000. We came from those lows at 4K, took it to 9K from COVID. This is early 2020. The halving had just happened. This is right around halving time, okay, where we had kind of that longer consolidation sideways between 11K and 9K. But look at this, fam. Okay, we're going to zoom in here. Had this really aggressive move, finally crossed bullish here. All right. When we were about to cross bullish, look at this move. Now, this may look small to you. It may look small to you, fam, but this was not a small move. This was actually a 19.46, almost a 20% down. To come down here, notice we saw some demand now, right? Previous resistance, now support. Saw beautiful demand here. Holding that, we came down here to test the bullish momentum. And fam, 2020 to 2021, we never crossed bearish until summer 2021. So this is what we're witnessing, fam. We are, in my opinion, fam, we are right about here. Okay. I believe we are right there. I think we're going to see an aggressive pullback. It's fine. It's going to wipe a lot of leverage off, scare some people from buying in. We are so early, fam, and I've said these stats before that 1 year is how long this bull run is supposed to go. So think in months, not in days. think in months, not in days. If we have a pullback here, easily could have a pullback like something like this. Nice 20% move. All right. So we'll use that as our marker, right? Let's just say we get that 20% move. Let's just see what 20% will look like. All right. So not bad, right? Oh, that's interesting. That's a retest of highs. So we could pull back to 73K. Also 3-day support, really clean level. Okay. Take out that CME, come down here, scare some people. But this, I'll tell you what, fam, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for an aggressive drop because it's opportunity. We are going to drop. In my opinion, we're going to drop. It looks like it. We're getting more and more confirmation as the days go by. All right, you can use multiple variables on why I think we have a little bit of a local top here, including your own conclusions. But we have the EMA and MA about to cross. They're going to be tested in some weight, shape, or form down. They will be tested. All right, that's fine. Pullback. We go down here to the 1 hour, right? And if I start pulling up some more EMAs and MAs, all right, so get rid of the 200, but we'll pull up the 21 and 50. It's going to show us kind of a lower time frame trend. And we've had the 1 hour fan that just crossed bearish since 68K. Okay. We've had the 1 hour that's been bullish since $68,000. Put that in perspective. 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, fam, it's pretty significant. All right. Let me show you how significant it is. If you had played the 1 hour, the last 3 or 4 crosses, okay, you got a cross here, bullish. All right. Had you bought then, 10% move up. Cross bearish, sold then and or shorted, 7% move down. Cross bullish. Here we go. All the way to here. 30% move. Okay, 30% move. All right. So plenty of room to go down. It's very likely that we're going to see a little bit of chop here. Now, for right now, we are holding some good support. I think that this weekly will close somewhere up here. I'm not talking about this happening, this pullback to 73K happening tomorrow or today. I actually don't think that's going to happen, but I do see a little bit of resistance here, as well as a little cool down. And what goes up must come down. Everything's affected by gravity. So because we had such an aggressive move up, we could really use some fill of inefficiencies. So what I'm talking about is, fam, pull up a new chart here. So what I'm talking about, fam, is here's the daily chart, okay? And we're going to just be super simple here, right? Here's the daily chart, all right? Got one line, broke out. We have a lot of inefficiencies. So what are inefficiencies, fam? Right? We have a lot of inefficiencies here just on this daily chart. So what are inefficiencies, fam? It's basically where we didn't spend that much time in the market for that price action. So we usually revisit the levels. Okay. So I will show you a bigger kind of market PA for Bitcoin and show you what I mean, right? Like how we've filled these things out. All right. So here is bull run 2021. A lot of inefficiencies. Okay. We did not spend very little time in this area. We spent a little bit of time here, but we spent very little time here in this market. What happens is we had our bull run. Okay. And then we start to fill in that inefficiency. Spent some time here sideways here before FTX. And we filled in all of this inefficiency, which realistically, if you add this to there, it's been filled. Okay. That's inefficiency. This is the weekly time frame, fam. All right. So we're going to kind of do the same thing. All right. Now, right. Need some things here. Some drawings. Now, because that was kind of the bearish scenario of filling the bullish inefficiencies. This is again the weekly time frame. Here's an inefficient kind of part of the market, right? Even though we had a little price action back here, we have not spent really much time in this area. So what happens? We go sideways here. This starts to fill in these inefficiencies over here. And then what happens is this part right here starts filling in this inefficiency. And then this part, right? Akuna Matata fills in this inefficiency. So that's kind of the same thing. If you broke it down to the 1 hour, to the daily, to the weekly, it doesn't really matter. These are inefficiencies in the market. Now you could also, again, we'll go back, right? We're going to be very neutral here. All right. There's more inefficiencies. Okay. We're going to go through these inefficiencies right here. Right. We got realistically, we've spent some time here, but we got an inefficiency really here, a little bit of inefficiency there. We have a little bit of inefficiency here. All right. And then we have, in my opinion, this has been pretty filled out. This has been pretty filled out, this inefficiency. But regardless, we have some lower inefficiencies here. So we could go, obviously, in a very kind of black swan bearish scenario. And now, because we're in price discovery and we're going to new highs, we have all this inefficiency that we're going to eventually fill out. So just because I'm calling for a pullback, it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. I would like to see the market slowly move its way back. While it's moving its way back, alts hold up relatively well, okay? And some start to run. Now, I'm only seeing a cyclic alt season. Okay, what does that mean? Money is flowing from one coin to the next, one project to the next, one shit coin to the next, one meme coin to the next. All right, that's probably the toughest alt market to trade, right? Trade. So in that aspect, like not spot, but actually trading leverage, because in 2017, it was like you could long everything and you were going to be right. That's kind of how it was. You could basically long everything and you were going to be right. They're kind of making it now where you long things too early, they're going to shake you out. If you long too early, we got 200 cross and no retest until July. October 2023. On the 200s, can't we keep pumping for several months? 2003, we got 2 cross, no retest. I think, let's see. I would argue that, so different times, right? EMAs and MAs and all these different crosses, but right around, you just use the daily alone, right? And I'll take away the 200s because it's a little bit different where the EMA and MA, the yellow and blue are. This cross bullish, we retested the 50, never lost the 50. All right, so had you just played the lower time frame EMA and MA there, you just knew that the 200s were going to cross. A little bit different now. We got a lot of space here between the 21 and 50. You're right, we don't have to pull back. It's just a scenario that you should watch out for. But to have a 20% pullback, that'd be fine. That 20% pullback basically tests all-time highs. We do like to chop a little bit. If you go historically, right after a Trump pump, we usually have a little bit of a pullback. Last one was about a 30% pullback. So again, I'm just talking about kind of theories here. Do we always test that 200 EMA and 200 MA cross? No, but I think that it's something to look out for. Yeah, I think it's something to definitely look out for. So, but overall, let's see. I was gonna say something about that retest right there. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the monthly Bollinger Bands because I was talking about that early in the week, and we'll get into alts here in a second. Right now, I think Bitcoin's just holding, playing sideways. playing sideways, excuse me, but right now, this monthly of 15 days is great. We're outside the top of the Bollinger Band. They got a long time to hold it here, but as long as they hold it here above 85K, I see continuation next month. And it's very possible we could pull back in the next 15 days, bounce aggressively, and come back up here. So I want a pullback. You know, I wouldn't say I'm emotionally attached to a pullback, but I definitely would like to see a pullback. I think we can pull back aggressively and bounce, and I would jump on that opportunity, and everyone else should. The more aggressive the pullback is, probably the more fear that it causes, and a lot of people aren't going to just want to jump in on it, but I think it'll be a great opportunity. We're very early. The FOMO has not hit. I don't think we're going to really see a kind of a FOMO thing go down until we're over 100K. But anyways, for now we're holding this support. This line really we're actually holding structure. So if you just did, I'm not including the wicks. This is just showing structure. I'm not including the wicks because all this is higher lows, right? We're technically have higher lows. Just showing structure. That's it. I want to talk about, well, we're going to talk about, for example, TIA. Okay, this got stopped out. It was a leverage trade, not even spot. Spot, I think you're fine here. So. All right, so this is what I like look for in alts. All right, the reason I'm talking about TIA is because I see a nice consolidation here at the lows. I believe that if we get some acceptance, this looks really good actually. Get some acceptance over 543, we're gonna run. But right now it's still in accumulation. 3-day cross. This 3-day is very, very tight and compressed. I don't think we're going to spend much time down here. I think just as an easy spot play, this is an easier one that's not going to take very long to go. We could even be done here. It could just take off from here. But regardless, if you wanted to play a really easy spot play, I think this is great prices to accumulate a spot position on TIA. It hasn't run yet. It's soon to run. This tells me a lot. We also have a little bit of absorption here on the 3-day. So you might not be able to read this. I know more or less what I'm looking at when I look at this, but here's a pivot, expansion, and then you see a little bit of absorption here. So what they're doing is they're making it look bad until it doesn't. So I really like TIA just because that 3-day, it's not going to be very long. I think personally, TIA looks like it's around 3 to 6 days. Sorry, not 3 to 6 days. 6 to 9 days out, probably from 3-day candles from seeing a pop. It's definitely got an easy pop to 764. Okay, so these highs, and it's coming, fam. TIA Bitcoin doesn't look that great, but no, basically at the lows here. I think this is, oh yeah, this is a nice pivot here too on the daily. It's I think we're gonna bottom today on TIA. To be honest. First Bitcoin. This is a dreadful Bitcoin chart. Looks worse than Ethereum. Let's talk about Pepe. So interesting here, right? By the way, I gave this in the Discord on Monday. You missed it. I'm really sorry, but we actually, not only did I give this, I gave it as a spot trade, but I gave it also as a leverage trade. Look how many times we hit it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5 different entries at the 12 area to run. But I like Pepe. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. First off, Pepe is going to make the Doge pump in 2021 look like marbles. All right. So Pepe, first off, beautiful daily. Okay. You're gonna look at this chart and you're gonna be like, or this candle right here, and you're like, damn, bro, like that's bearish. It actually isn't that bearish. That daily candle isn't that bearish. All right. I get it. It's the fucking shooting star, tombstone, whatever the fuck you call it. But I think considering, get rid of the drawings here. Considering the fact that we moved up 169%, okay, without pulling back very much. We have this one pullback. Considering we 2x'd and then some, this is nothing. It's a rest stop. Now, can we pull back? That's fine with me. Where would we pull back to? I definitely see some inefficiencies, right, in this candle made. And I think a simple, easy spot to pull back to is the highs. Okay, 4016. And you hit that spot, that's an easy buy area for Pepe. Pepe's spot is going to be one of the best trades this bull market. Now, to put this in perspective, right? We're going to use this. We're going to use this little symmetry line here, right? We're going to touch the highs here. You took Pepe from here to the highs, that's another 200%. That's another 200%. That's a 2x, not a 2x, but basically a 3x, fam. A 3x. Yeah. What's top 15 market cap? Pepe? Pepe's top 15 market cap? Really? Did not know that. What is that, though? How much is that? 8 billion. Doge is 54. Doge is 54 billion. What do you mean, how much further could it go? Pepe's 9 billion. Pepe's gonna. We're talking about 7x. I'm being conservative, say 5x. It's a 7x. Anyways, Pepe's a good one. Let's say it goes here, the market cap would still be probably out of the top 10. So, let's see other one. I think still Aptos is still a great play. Let's see Bitcoin here. Working back the EMAs and MAs. Any alt requests? Oh yeah, let's look at Bonk quick. Really like Bonk, dude. Really like Bonk. I don't know if it's gonna pull a Pepe, but really like Bonk. I think this is gonna be a solid 5-day close in. If we can close this today above this line, I really like it. That's gonna be above. That's gonna make a higher high. Bonk's gonna run soon. This is a great 5-day right here, in my opinion. This is a kind of continuation 5-day. I get it. It's got a big wick into resistance here, but Bonk wants new highs. Also, this 5-day cross. Look, it hasn't happened yet. That 5-day cross is going to push Bonk higher. Bonk's going, and it's probably going to make, I mean, if we use some fibs here, but this is a fib guess, so this isn't really great, but could see Bonk doing a 225 from here, 225%. Little quick 2-3xer. Yeah, Doge 3x last week. I mean, honestly, I listen. People judged my conviction on Pepe when I bought it 6 days after it came out, and I made a killing from it. So don't you know, don't be scared to risk money. That's all I gotta say. It's a shit coin, you know. Pepe's gonna, in my opinion, Pepe's the best meme coin to buy. Not Whiff. It's not any of the other garbage out there. Getting rid of Whiff, dude. Fuck that shit. But anyways, fam. Mad love. Appreciate all you. I will I might do a Sunday stream and I'll keep the Discord updated. Um I mean right now I think it's a lot of these coins are going to consolidate that just took off that I've been bullish on. So they're going to just chop a little bit sideways. I think Bitcoin's going to hold. Got to watch for an aggressive pullback, but doesn't have to happen for Bitcoin. Certainly doesn't have to happen. This 5-day has a little absorption here, but yeah. I mean, listen, no one thought Pepe was going to make a new high, but it just did. So, I mean, it's going to, in my opinion, Pepe is going to run. Look at this. All right. Here's an example. Here's Pepe, 5-day, right? Look at this 5-day. Continued. Continued. 5-day. Continue. You're gonna get out too early. I'm holding Pepe at least for 3 months. 3 to 5 months. It's gonna be higher than think months, fam. Think months. Pepe can beat Bonk. Go buy that new Saga phone. The Disruptor, I believe is what it's called. That shit's gonna have a new meme coin on it. We're gonna have Solana at $400 in 3 months. There's a lot of things to like, fam. Just consider every day that you have here. Every day that you have here, right? Is a blessing. Every day. Look at this. What's wrong with this? Sideways chop, holding the highs. All I'm saying right now is damn, man. Time is a great thing. More time here, more time to accumulate. We are early, fam. 6 months. Think 6 months. 3 to 6 months at least. Choop, same thing. Little sideways chop. Not over yet, though. Not over yet. Look, it's still got the daily trend. 3-day, it just crossed. Absorption here on the 3-day. That's good look. Okay, absorption to the downside. I don't think I have 5-day volatility. I don't. So, what's the 2-day look? Yeah, fam. Anyways, mad love. Appreciate all you. I'll be in the Discord tomorrow.